With all the fancy schmancy high-tech cooking gadgets out there, it got me thinking, is it possible to cook an entire dish using only hand tools that you find around your garage? Well, today we're going to find out.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So I've compiled a list of 6 tools and 6 dishes that I've kind of built into a game called Cooking with Tools. We'll blindly pick one tool and one dish, shuffle them all together using these premium Casino B playing cards, and we're going to make that dish today for you.
Hell yes.
But what's today's lucky combo? Let's find out. So we're going to pick our dish and our tool. So I've compiled all of the dishes onto these here playing cards. We have guacamole, brownies, biscuits and gravy. That ought to be fun. Philly cheesesteak, hot dogs, and burritos. So that's the 6 dishes that we could possibly build. Now let's see what tools we have. I don't even need to look at the cards because I have them right here in front of me. First one's going to be a hammer. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that, but we'll find out. We've got a wrench, adjustable crescent wrench. Last one, a heat gun. Could be good for burritos, could be good for hot dogs. We'll see. Next one. This one would be very challenging to use. It's going to be a Pittsburgh handsaw. I don't know how the hell you make a Philly cheesesteak with that, but if that's what we choose, that's what we're going to go with.
Stupid is as stupid does, sir.
Second one, pliers. I think these only would be good for stirring. Maybe if I torched them with a blowtorch and heat them up, they could heat something, but that's also an option. Last one, Milwaukee 18-volt power drill. So those are our options. Let's go pick our stallions for this battle. All right, I'm going to shuffle said cards. Thought about doing a spinning wheel, but I didn't feel like building that right now, so we're not going to do that.
That book, you lazy son of a bitch.
We got 6 cards. You guys see what they are. Maybe I don't. We're going to pick with... we'll go with the end. Guacamole! Holy shit. I don't know if I want some of these things with guacamole, but we'll see. All right. Cards here. All right. A little shuffle ski. Whoa. Oh, Lord, I really hope I do not get the heat gun for guacamole. That would suck. All right, here we go. These are our stallions of tools here. We will pick not from the side. We'll go with a hammer.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we're going to make hammered guacamole. I like that. It sounds like a mixed drink. Hell yeah. All right, we're back from the store. And as you can tell, I got the finest apron my wife could find, which means I'm the boss lady, okay? So respect the apron. Okay, so we went to Walmart, picked up everything that you may or may not need to make this guacamole. They didn't have any ripe Hass avocados, which are far superior to making good guacamole, but they had these supposedly Caribbean avocados that, oddly enough, say product of USA. So who the hell knows what those are going to do, but got that. Cilantro, red onion, limes, last lime, and garlic. All right, but first of all, I'm gloved up. We've got our hammer, which is probably dirty as shit, so we're going to clean that thing off. Yeah, and I wouldn't recommend you try this at home, boys and girls, because you're probably going to put some metal or introduce something goofy into your guacamole that may not taste the greatest, but for me and my purposes, it's going to work out just fine. Oh, shit, this thing is foaming. Uh-oh. All right, just give me a second. I'm going to clean the foam off of this hammer. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, so we have here a 16-ounce framing hammer from Milwaukee. It's nicely used. As you can tell, the waffle is almost gone, but it'll be good enough to waffle up some avocados. I can sure as hell guarantee you that. Get out of here. Okay, in case you guys didn't know, I may be a big dumb idiot, but I did actually graduate from culinary school, so I do have the littlest smidgen of knowledge on cooking. However, they sure as shit didn't show us how to use a goddamn hammer to make a guacamole. But I got that. I've got us our little corn chips, and for the contest or for the game, I am going to allow myself to use one bonus tool, and that's going to be a box cutter. I think we're going to do that for every video because, like, if I had a heat gun trying to make a Philly cheesesteak, it would just be almost impossible. Like a saw making a Philly cheesesteak or a saw making biscuits and gravy. So anyhow, we're gonna do this going forward. Whatever tool I get, I will allow myself to get one bonus tool, but it has to be a tool, not like a kitchen tool. So this is it, a box cutter. So first off, we're gonna have to use our bonus tool. We're gonna cut into this avocado. I'm assuming it's gonna act just like a normal avocado. Slice it along the bias there. Oh, she's looking good, boys. That's pretty nice. See if I can use a claw to get this pit out. Oh, you know what? Oh, there we go. Beautiful. That's a pretty damn good looking avocado. Hopefully it tastes as good as it looks. You're a trash bin here. All right, and I do have a towel here. Which you didn't see me lift that off the floor. You didn't see that. Okay, so we're going to have to scoop this son of a bitch out of here. For that, I will use the hammer. Normally what you'd want to do with this thing is you kind of cross hatch it, or you can just get a spoon and scoop it out. But as you know, we don't have a spoon. We have this stupid hammer, so we're gonna use that best I can here. Oh yeah, she's probably gonna tear through, but that's all right. We're gonna mash it up. We're making a smashed guacamole today. All right. Oh, she's a little watery. Okay, I know some of you boys and girls might like to add some avocado or a tomato in there, but we're not going to do that because I don't want to cut tomatoes with a hammer. All right, all right. Oh, Jesus, this is a big mess. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. All right, don't you fall. All right, into the trash you go. I think one avocado is going to be good. This is going to be a lot of guacamole with just one of these things. Oh, no, it smells a little weird though. I don't know. Kind of smells. Oh damn it! Maybe because I put the hammer on it. Maybe the hammer is, or the blade on the X-Acto knife is. I don't know. It kind of doesn't smell like anything. It's just kind of nothing. But we'll see it. We'll season her up nicely and see what happens with that. Oh yeah, now we're oh shit. Okay, we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, and I'll just get my thumb in there, push this thing out. Yeah, there we go. All right. So if you were stuck on a deserted island or something, yeah, you could get a hammer. You just use this to make some guacamole. Although I don't know where the hell you're gonna have avocados and limes and all this other stuff, but sure. All right, that's enough. Get out of here. This is messy. Jesus. Oh, my wife's gonna kill me. I got all this shit under her apron. But it's alright because I'm the boss, bitch. Alright. Avocado. Done. This is messy. Okay. Onion. We're not gonna use you, hammer. I got this nice long X-Acto knife because I think that it's gonna work quite a bit better to cut this onion, because if I cut it with that, I'm just gonna hammer the crap out of it. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Yeah, we cut you. Pretty good. Alright. Save that half. I think we're only gonna put this isn't that much avocado. Alright. I'm gonna cut you into quarters. And really, if you're actually making guacamole and you give two shits about the flavor, you should soak these onions in water for 15 minutes. Just a little semi-pro chef tip. Soak your onions in water and get rid of that super oniony taste in your guacamole. I know this seems stupid being that I'm making this with a freaking hammer, but trust me, it'll be way smoother if you do it this way. All right. Get a little hair off of there. All right, Mr. Chef, let's see what we got. We're going to take you. Luckily, this onion is already segmented, so it should be pretty easy. Jesus, this is a bad. All right, here we go. We're going to cut it like 3 or 4 times on the bias here. And I was going to cross cut, but I don't think it's going to hold up, so we're going to do that. All right. A little more. All right, that's all we need. Get out of here. All right, onion. Add you to the party. Hell yeah. Now, guacamole. Using some garlic. All right. So I used to work when I graduated culinary school, I worked in a restaurant in Australia that was Mexican, if you can believe that. And I made guacamole every day, more than anybody would ever need to make guacamole. So I've made it a million times, but I have a funny story because the guys in Australia, it's new to them. This is 2013, new to them. So they didn't really do Mexican food. It was like a brand new concept to them. So these guys, we ran out of avocados one day, and this guy next to me said, "Mate, can we just get lima beans or some kind of green bean and just mash them up and put all that shit in there and make that guacamole?" And I said, "You try it, man. You try it." And he did. He tried that thing, and it was the most disgusting shit you ever had in your life. Unbelievably bad. All right, we're gonna. Oh, look at that! I should use this more often. This is pretty good. Usually, when you do this, you want to like smash it with the back of your knife and crush it down. But this hammer actually is pretty good. Oh, ugh, God.
What is that god-awful smell?
All right, metal and garlic don't mix very well together. I can tell you that. That whatever metal that hammer's made out of, that smells like horse shit. Okay, let's cut off our little buttholes off of this garlic. We don't want to eat any buttholes today. All right. You tell your friends this guacamole is going to be butthole free.
Say what?
All right. Usually I'd cut this up, but I'm not even going to bother with that. We're just going to smash it. All right. Oh. Also, another little chef's trick. If you're actually doing this for real, put a little salt on here. It'll help bring out the water from the garlic. And we'll break that garlic down so it's not so punchy. It's actually not bad. This is actually pretty damn good. I'm surprised. I've used a knife to smash guacamole or smash garlic for years. And this actually, I don't know if it's the waffle weave or what, but that's working pretty damn good. Oh, it smells like a lard omelet though. I don't want that. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna use my little spatula. Don't count this as a tool. I'm just using it to scrape and pick up. I'll drop that in there. All right, giddy up. Okay, see how we're smelling now. The avocados don't smell like anything. It's the weirdest thing. But anyhow, we're gonna get some limes. You roll your limes, you get that nice juiciness coming out of them. You get that nice juicy. That's what you want. You want a juicy lime. Also, pro tip: you get a lime, get the ones that are smooth. Don't get those stupid ones that are wrinkly like an old man's nutsack. Get the real green, slick, and smooth limes. The wrinkly ones don't have any juice in them. You know how you know? Because they already dried up. That's the old wrinkled skin on the outside. But what the hell am I talking about? This ain't a damn cooking channel. So we're going to take a lime. We'll cut it with our little box cutter here. And we'll just use the claw to juicer here. All right. Yeah, it's nice and juicy. Nice and juicy. Okay. I don't know why I like to smell everything, but I like to hear. I like to see how it's going to react. I mean, lime ain't bad. Probably is going to rust that thing out a little bit, but what can we do about that? All right, other half of the lime in the party. Let's go. Okay, get off there, little bastard. Okay. Okay, that's a lime. They'll wake you up in the morning, huh? All right, we're done with those stupid limes. Ooh. My daughter loves lime. She'll eat that shit just raw. She'll just eat raw limes. I don't know what's wrong with her. All right, we got some cilantro. Some people think it tastes like soap, but I don't really think it does at all. Anyway, let's cut her up. All right. Oh, this thing. All right. I think normally what I would do if it was me cooking, I would get a chef knife and cut all that up. But we got a hammer, so we're just gonna. I think we're gonna do like a 2 cuts here, and then we'll just hammer the piss out of it until it kind of disappears. We'll do a couple cuts. We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. This is a rustic guacamole. Okay. Lord help me. Oh man. I don't know if I like that. Don't hammer your cilantro. This stuff is just busting up like old wilted lettuce. All right. Anyhow, it's already done now. Into the pot. All right, we're gonna add a little bit of salt. A lot of salt. We love that salt. You know why? Because I know those avocados are not gonna taste like a damn thing. A lot of pepper. Oh, I forgot to get a. Damn it! I forgot to get a jalapeno. Well, that's too bad. Let me get some hot sauce. That's what I'll do. All right. Stay tuned. All right, because I'm an idiot and I forgot to get a jalapeno, we're going to use some Texas Pete in there. Now, it is all right to use Texas Pete. Let's shit in here. All right. Yep. Oh. Remember when I stopped working in kitchens. This sucks. All right. So, to our pot. Just don't add too much of this stuff. It's going to turn it brown. All right. One, gone. Number 2, lids off. Okay. I don't like it super spicy, but all you spice lovers out there can add whatever the hell spice you want to do to this thing. All right, now the most painful part of this, we're going to have to mix this thing with a damn hammer. All right. While also trying not to poke a hole in my wife's new bowl. It smells all right. Smashy, smashy, smashy. Well, maybe you can see it a little better here. We're going to smashy, smashy. It's looking like soup. You guys think I should make my wife taste this stuff? She already knows what I'm doing, but I do not think she would love this iteration of guacamole. Let's see. Okay. Do we need salt or pepper? These avocados suck. They absolutely suck. They don't taste like a damn thing. Aside from the fact that I made this with a freaking hammer, these avocados are terrible. They're watery. Really watery. You guys see that? That's one avocado. You saw I added the juice of 1 lime in there. It should not be that watery. Zero flavor. Ugh. I don't know if any pepper or salt's going to save this thing. All right, we're going to load the piss out of it. Let's see. A little mixy mix here. Okay. Taste 2. Come on, you bastard. I hate when chip breaking a freaking guacamole. Yeah, those avocados absolutely suck. All right, but anyhow, yeah, that was terrible. So hammered guacamole, was it successful? Flavor-wise, no, hell no. It doesn't taste good at all. Is that my fault for not getting the avocados before the day of the video shoot? Yes, that was me. Other than that, though, hammer is actually pretty good. You trying on some garlic? I actually liked it on garlic. I might actually use this in the kitchen. Maybe get a little. Maybe they actually make a kitchen hammer just for this. I don't know. Anyhow, so stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have some more videos out like this real soon. Hammered guacamole, done. What's up next? You tell me. You looked at my cards, you know exactly what I have planned up next. But I'm willing to take suggestions. If you guys want to see a taco made with a spanner wrench or whatever the hell you want to pick, just put it down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to the video. Thank you for watching so much. Take care. I'll give you a nice prize. Little taste. It's not bad. You like that?